Welcome back, everyone, to D&D Outdoors. Today on the show, we got a lot. We got a special guest for you guys last week, so we got a lot to catch up on here. A lot of crazy crap's happened last week. Wouldn't you say, Dustin? How you doing today?
I'm hanging in there, man. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy things that happened here.
Beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, everybody's getting all their crazies. All those New Year's resolutions are getting everybody now. They're like, I'm over that. Time to go crazy again.
I just figured there was all the hormones and all the love in the air for Valentine's Day coming up and got people all out of whack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
It's kind of important. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, we got a lot on the show. We got things happening in Minnesota, Colorado, Delaware, Nebraska, and in Dustin's home state of Virginia. It sounds like you guys are having some fun out there.
Yeah, they're trying to pass a bill where it's certain quote unquote assault rifles will be banned. I think they said July of 2023. Anything manufactured on that date or later would be banned, and they're categorizing different, like I said, assault rifles or assault weapons as they call them. And I've been trying to find that list of what they're classifying that at, and I have yet to find it.
Gotcha. Oh, I mean, what's an assault weapon?
Yeah, I mean, back before, the Revolutionary War, an assault weapon would have been a musket. So what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Hey, they were gonna eventually ban assault hammers too.
What about those tactical flashlights?
Oh man, I have one of those actually.
What about
Yeah, you got an assault flashlight. You got anything can be an assault thingy. I'll beat you over the head with a brick of paper for the coffee machine.
mechanical pencil?
Yeah, an assault pen. Actually, I think they do make those pens out like a knife pops out of when you
They do.
press it down. Oh Lord. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that'll pass it on Virginia. This ain't California or Colorado.
Yeah, with Youngkin in office, I doubt it's going to go anywhere past his desk, so I'm not real worried about it.
Especially if he wants to be president someday.
Right. And once we get elected, I'll overturn it anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hell, today I just read that Joe Biden, the guy occupying the White House, said that he was too inept to remember what he was doing with the classified documents and doesn't remember being vice president. So hey, at least we can remember what happened yesterday. They can't charge him with crimes.
So that's all you got to do is just say, I don't remember doing that. That's my first time. And
Yeah. Hell yeah. You can go out there and take me an elk. Say, I don't remember doing that. Where'd that come from? Must have fell from
yeah.
the damn sky. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we don't really need to talk politics on here. We get a little sidebar. We got to run our campaign a little bit here, anyways, right?
Right.
They haven't invited us to debate yet. Very unfortunate. Hey,
Yeah.
but we did win Nevada. None of these candidates won down the ballot, and we were none of the candidates on the ballot. So hey, look at us. We won our first primary.
Just remember, folks, vote for us, and vote our first year in office, free hunting and or fishing license.
Yeah, hell yeah. Might as well. I mean, I don't know if you see what's happening out in Nebraska. The senator, Steve Erdman, out of Senate District 47 in Nebraska, has came out saying he wants to defund the game, the state's game, defending the Game and Parks Department. Nebraska Senator Steve Erdman is a Republican in District 47. Says he has a bone to pick with the game department out there, and he supports defunding it until the department meets the standards of management. What he's planning to do, he introduced State Bill 1413, which will transfer money out of the game fund and will be moved into the general spending fund. He wants to move about $7 million from the game fund to the general fund and $2.5 million from the Nebraska Habitat Fund to the general fund. Now, people have reached out to him saying how stupid this is, and he has responded back to the emails This was posted by Sportsman's Alliance. So, Sportsman's Alliance is a pro hunting organization. I joined them. So if you want to know, they fight for hunting and all that. And hunting, fishing, and trapping. So, it's like, I think it's like $25 a year. And yeah. So they have posted some of his responses to some people that emailed him. One of the responses are you confused about where you live? How can you be a constituent if you live out of state? Nice try. The other response is, whatever money we can take from you, I'm in favor of that. And he says, I will take every damn dime I can from the Game and Parks Department. Those are just emails sent to people. I apologize. I took them out of context. I will take every dime I can from the Game and Parks, not damn. So I don't want to put words in his mouth. So yeah, Nebraska, what you got going on out there, bud? What a great senator. Why don't you guys go look up Steve Erdman, and we'll be posting about this on our Instagram, and let him know how you feel about it.
How about we go out on a limb here and say that our second order of business, once we're moved to Pennsylvania Avenue, would be looking into this, and if that is true and he has said these things and we can prove it, go on
They
home.
have the emails.
We don't
He's a state.
More, just go on home.
He's a state senator. He's not one of the ones that we'll see in Washington. Someone just no, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to get the police knocking at my door. Never mind.
I think something we need to start looking into is once we get in there to let's clean up a little bit. If you are not for the people, go home. We don't need you.
I think he's just mad because he can't bait a hook and catch a fish.
He wasn't the guy at the Bass Pro Shop, was he?
Oh, he might have been. He might have been. I don't know.
Now, in his defense, the water was cold.
It was a chilly day in Alabama. Oh my goodness, yeah. I think he either can't catch a fish, can't shoot a deer. He's just a cranky little cranky crank. Yeah. And to respond to people like that in an email, I mean, good gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, just remember, I think it's an election season too in Nebraska. So just remember that. Hopefully someone runs against him and gets him out. Not the brightest man out there.
No.
No.
A lot of them out there now, it seems like.
Yeah. And that's kind of surprising coming from Nebraska and the party he's affiliated with. I wouldn't really expect that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
usually, yeah. Wolves in sheep clothing, right?
Seems like all of them are turning out to be that way.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh my goodness. Well, sometimes when you're a dog like that state senator, you gotta take care of a dog. Zone Protects Products has new anti-chewing spray for your dog. See, that was a pretty smooth transition there, eh?
That's pretty good.
with your bird dog cooped up in the now that bird season's over, with your bird dog cooped up going crazy in the house chewing stuff up, head on over to Zone Protects Products and get yourself some dog de-chewer or anti-chewer. I don't know, I'm not the best with words, and I don't want to pull my phone up like I just did. But yeah, head on over to Zone Tex. Keep your dog from chewing stuff. Keep your dog from digging in the yard. Great products, more than just mosquito repellent, attractants, things like that. Hell, even out here in Texas, they got armadillo repellent. So we don't got armadillos, so I'm not gonna get any of that right now. Oh Lord!
Out there.
I don't think it was. I haven't seen any yet. I think they're more in like Central Texas.
I mean, we got them in South Carolina. I've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them. I know they're in Texas. I just don't think they're out where I'm at in Texas. I'm not too sure though. There's not much out here. Sandhill crane, snow geese, things like that. Mule deer. There's not too much. Too flat. But yeah, I hope to see an armadillo someday. That'd be pretty dang cool.
They are kind of comical to watch.
Yeah, we're going out to Waco end of March or middle of March, so maybe I'll see one on like the side of the road or something. Going along. Minnesota. Well, you guys have wolves back in the crosshair. Wolves. You guys are trying to do the opposite of Colorado. Not bringing them in. You guys are trying to delist wolves. Last week, a group of 300 congregated during a congressional listening period to urging lawmakers to push for a reduction of wolves. The meeting, which was hosted by United States Representative Pete Stauber, brought the collective of angry residents who blame wolves for bad deer season, livestock depredation, and threatening their pets forward. The latest population survey says there's 2,700 wolves in the state of Minnesota. The plan calls for wolf management, maintaining a healthy herd or pack population of between 2,200 and 3,000 wolves, which is based upon tallying to meet the objectives. It's going to be interesting, I think, see if it moves forward. I've been hearing up north that, between Minnesota and Wisconsin, Michigan, all the wolves, they're being left unchecked. The deer are really starting to feel the brunt of it out there. So hopefully, it gets passed.
It was something floating around. I saw it on Facebook talking about the
deer population. You sent it to me. I gotta find it.
Yeah.
Deer populations dropped like 3,000-4,000 deer in the past 2-3 years, something like that. Yeah,
The wolf population escalated.
Yeah, just like everything with the wolves, they go up, animals go down. All y'all tree huggers get all hot and heavy over the wolves.
I mean,
Another day.
And trying to reintroduce animals that were here once before, but when you're trying to force it and all like that, and you're messing with the whole ecosystem, it's a little bad
Yeah.
juju.
Well, I'm all for reintroduction. We sometimes don't come across that way, but there definitely needs to be regulate or kept in check what you're reintroducing. You just can't have these animals running wild out there, especially when you have the world ain't what it used to. There's not millions of well, I guess there is, but there's towns and cities now. It's not like the animals just can run wild,
Right.
So we will see. Hopefully, it might get passed. We'll see. I doubt it does just because it is Wolf Bay. I think it's really starting to gain a headway up in the Great Lake region because of all the deer population issues they're having. So we'll see how that goes. I hope it goes well. I hope they have a wolf season. They have a lot of damn wolves, and it's not like you're gonna take out thousands of wolves at a time. It's where they're at. It's like rural northern on the Canadian border and things like that. So it's not.
Was probably about a handful of wolves.
Yeah, probably 400 or 500 a year. I would guess you probably could take
That many?
harvest. Yeah.
Okay.
Throughout all 3 states that they passed, not Minnesota. I'm not saying that. Let's see what was Montana's. Montana's
Well,
wolf
let's throw
harvest.
this out there too. That since I'm pretty sure that the government is now listening due to our previous conversation. That if you're
Yeah.
having difficulties with elevated, deer or big game numbers, and you want to decrease them, just call us and we'll come in and take a few of them out, and everybody's.
Yeah. So let's see here.
We'll donate the meat to the local food banks even.
Yeah, I wonder what wolf tastes like. So let's see.
Elk and all like that, but okay.
Yeah.
Somebody went all, let's eat a canine on me.
Yeah. Hey, people, I heard coyote's pretty good. So you never know. It might be good. So just for reference, 247 wolves have been harvested in the last wolf season in Montana. So their season started September 2nd, 2023 was when archery season opened up. So, I think 500 wolves across 3 states probably is doable. Minnesota's not going to be like Montana where there's going to be probably one state, probably be 200 a state, I'd say. It's maybe 600 total.
Okay.
If the wolf population is as big as they say, it makes sense. But I also don't know like the total number of hunters in those states. We'll just say everybody that went there, half of them shot a wolf. That would be 150 people that hunted wolves if they were successful. 300 people showed up. So, I don't know. I'm trying to do math in my head. It's not working out too well. Oh, man. Well, football season's coming to an end. You probably got some old game meat in your freezer that you need to get out to make room for your new game meat. Now you're getting back. Here's some tailgate spices. Lots of different spices they got. Season up that old meat, make it taste good. Again, well, I mean, game meat never goes bad, but some good seasoning. Head on over to tailgatespices.com. Get yourself some seasoning today. Colorado. We should just call this the Colorado podcast. Like how last year was California. This year seems to be Colorado, man. I feel has decided to ban their April mountain lion hunt. So Colorado voted also that week to ban electronic collars when it comes to mountain lion hunting as well. It was unanimous across the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Commission, ending the April hunt. The set number of mountain lions to be harvested in Colorado is 650. That's like their quota, and then the seasons get shut down. There's estimated between 3,000 to 7,000 mountain lions. That's a damn big estimate. Yeah. Colorado has never hit their 650 quota. On average, there's about 500 mountain lions killed a year. I guess my question is, do you think that they are doing this because of that ballot initiative that's trying to come up to ban mountain lion hunting and to ban, that, and just say, hey, see, we're hearing you guys, so it's like their way of like saying, we're going to give a little, but don't outright allow it to be banned, to make the voters that are thinking of voting for it happy.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Once you see them start doing that, though, I got a feeling that they're going to go ahead and try to ban it.
Yeah, well, so the ban is going to a vote, like for the wolves. It's up to the people of Colorado. The only thing I could say kind of gives me a little hope is I've seen a lot more publicity about this mountain lion hunt happening in Colorado, trying to ban it, than I did with the wolves being reintroduced. And I think the wolves might have been a wake up for people, like, oh, we actually have to worry about this. I was reading this thing online that this is in Colorado, this is in Wisconsin. Only 40% of hunters in Wisconsin are registered to vote. So that leaves 60% of the people that hunt don't vote in one state. I mean, I don't know what that is across the U.S., but I'm assuming it's pretty damn similar in states.
Now, how do they go about telling all this? Because I've never had somebody come up to me asking me, are you registered to vote? Are you a registered Democrat? Are you a registered Republican? We're independent. We know that. We're running for president. We know this. For D&D. But I've never had somebody come up and ask me all this. So where are these polls being conducted at?
Online, I'm sure. This guy, he'd go to gun shows, hunting conventions, things like that. As someone that worked on a winning campaign in 2016, bet you didn't know that either.
In 2024?
In 2024. Well, yeah, this might make me 1-1 now. When we were out registering voters and doing like voter surveys, we'd go door to door, we would sit in front of like gun stores and things like that and find out. So
Okay.
there's ways like that. Just a little insight. But so yeah, damn, this better not tarnish my record. I'm 1 for 1 working with the president. So I'd be very upset if we don't win.
I've got a good feeling. We've already put our one state here, so
yeah, exactly.
a few more to go.
Only a few more. I'm feeling pretty good too. Oh man, and then we can get these. I don't know. Colorado is becoming one of those states that's coming to next Washington. It's becoming the next California. That's what happens to all them damn Californians out there. But we'll see. It'll be something interesting to see. I mean, it's only the election's only 6, 7, 8, 11 minus 2, 9 months away. Like how I did that math.
Yeah.
Dude, I no one ever said math is my strong suit. Oh man. As our newest sponsor of the show, Old Glory Beef Jerky. Oh man, that was a good interview with Ricky the other day or last week.
Yeah.
Whenever we did it, so I can't even keep track of time. Head over to Old Glory Beef Jerky and get yourself some beef jerky made right here in the U.S. of A. You don't really get that anymore. I don't feel beef jerky. I don't know where any of the other jerky companies make their stuff, but I don't think they try in America.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Delaware. That's not a state I would be putting in pro hunting, but
Oh,
Delaware in the House Representatives passed 37-0 to allow bird hunting on Sunday. SB 271 will allow the hunting of game birds on Sundays. I guess Delaware is another one of those no Sunday hunt states. It now heads to the state Senate. I guess 37-0 is good, and if it makes that in the state house to go to the state Senate to pass. So you guys might be able to hunt birds out there in Delaware on Sundays. That's pretty exciting, I guess. I mean, I don't really picture Delaware and hunting 2 and 2. Maybe Delaware and crabs. I don't know.
no, that's Maryland.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what. No, I guess. Well, no, that's Maryland too, where they hunt that. I guess. Well, I guess Delaware is a small state, so I guess there has to be hunting there, but I'm sure it's not super popular out there. So it's just good to see it making traction like that. On it. I don't know. It seems like more and more states are going against also getting rid of Sunday hunting, which is kind of nice as well.
I see both sides of it. It used to be, they didn't want you out there because of religious beliefs and stuff like that. But, for the people that actually have to work, sometimes they're working 6 days a week, so they only have that one day off. And what better
Yeah,
way to be closer to God than sitting in a tree?
it's very true. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's very. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. I feel like that's one of those. What is it? What's the? I don't know. The separation of church and state.
Well,
They.
if you want to look at it from a state's standpoint in it, if you were working 6 days a week, are you going to go out and buy a hunting license if you can't hunt on a Sunday on your
That's
one day?
true. Yeah. Yeah,
So
you make more revenue.
they're
Yeah.
cutting their own throat if they're not letting you hunt. But
All I know in the article of this picture too is this is what Delaware looks like. It looks pretty. It looks like a beautiful state. I don't think it's the Delaware, but maybe it's pretty. Looks a little mountainous, some trees. Almost looks like you got a picture of Maine.
we went through Delaware on the way home from our stingray hunt, and it was pretty much just flat. I mean,
Oh,
it was.
yeah, this pretty is in Delaware then. Ooh, yeah. Who knows? But if you guys are looking for hunting, we got Virginia has opened up their elk hunt, and Tennessee elk hunt register or draw date ends on the end of the month of February. I'm not going to give you a date because I don't want you to compete against me trying to get the Stan Tennessee elk tag. But just know it's open. So we're going to do you guys a little favor there on that. But yeah, Virginia's open, Tennessee's open. And I think that's all that's open right now. It's getting to that time of year though, and applications are starting to open up. So, just don't apply this year. Just don't apply. Let me actually get a chance to go hunting finally again in those hard states to draw. Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting to see. I bet you Colorado has a lot of applicants this year. I've already been seeing online a lot of people are going to be burning all their points in the next 3 years because of the Wolfen reintroduction.
Yeah, get it
So
while you can.
it's gonna piss me off because I got a lot of points in Colorado. I don't really want to burn them. I don't know. I have to figure that out. I'll figure it out as we go. I don't think the wolves are going after mountain goats. So, I think I'm safe on that. Would you
No,
come out if I got drawn for mountain goat hunting? Go on a mountain goat hunt? Climb up some sheer face cliffs,
maybe,
14,000 feet in elevation?
yeah, I
Maybe.
could maybe
That's one of those once in a lifetime hunts.
might be
Every
able to
time
for you.
every time I put in for mountain goat, I'm like, oh man, I hope I get drawn. Then I'm like, damn, I really hope I do. But also the amount of shape I'm gonna have to get into to climb those damn mountains at that elevation, like, yeah, I'm gonna just be like, like everything I do procrastinate and be like, oh crap, I got a month to go till I gotta go mountain goat hunting. I'm start running, I guess. I don't know.
Get on one of them stair machines.
Yeah. Stair machines with a 25, 45-pound backpack on you. Um, I think I'm looking into it. I mean, for a lot of the guides on horses. If you think of it, a lot of these tags are like take 30, 40 years to draw. So there's a lot of old people up there. Unless you're the guy that's up there every day, I'm sure it's not too bad.
That's what I want to do. I want to go in and do a horseback hunt.
That'd be fun. They're big in Colorado. We'll see if they still stay big. They're big out west.
Tennessee has
But
got a couple of them going in for pigs and all.
really,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Head back in. Hey, well, maybe if I get drawn for elk in Tennessee, we can do a horseback hunting.
There you go.
I was looking at the Tennessee elk map. A lot of them are like, it doesn't look too bad hiking. I say that till I get there.
Which side of Tennessee is it on?
One's kind of like in the central part of Tennessee, and then
Okay.
one's right on the Kentucky border. Just hopefully I just get drawn for Virginia. That'll make it a lot easier.
Then you got to figure out how to do that because I ain't even sure how that goes.
So I've been looking on it, or just reading because they had an article about how successful their hunt was. It looks like you like game and fish you meet with, and then they kind of assign you your areas, and then you just go out and hunt. And then there's like some that have private property, but they have deals with the private landowners. I mean, what? Let me look that up. Like almost 99% sure. It's like
I want to say like what this is the second year they've done this.
yeah, second year. Yeah, because I put in for the first year, the second year. This will be my third year putting in.
I want to say they've had it's 100% success rate.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm
I
99.99% sure it's 100. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it right now.
they're only doing what, 5 tags a year.
Yeah, 5 tags a year. One of the tags can be a non-resident draw, but no non-resident has drawn it yet. So, which isn't very 600 successful in the inaugural. I'm saying it's 100. We'll go with 100.
If we're wrong,
It looks like
y'all
100.
out to Dale.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Just yell at me. I'm used to it. So yeah, there's nothing. I can't find the success right now, but yeah, I think it's. I'm 90% sure they said it was 99. Here you go. Run wrap previous years. So 2023, 17,000 acres. Yeah, that's some big old elk. Yeah, you like meet and do like a thingy at the like an orientation at the start of it. Then everybody goes hunting, and then they come and take a picture. It looks like, and so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elk with the Rocky Mountain elk in 2023. So that's 100%. And let's look at 2022. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yeah, 100%. They got some big bulls out there too. So let's see. Damn, they say 400s took shots over 100 yards, with the longest being 200. That would be a dream for elk hunting, honestly.
I think that big was that far of a shot, really.
No, that's what I'm saying. My elk that I shot 330. The closest I've seen a shot was about. I've seen like close shots. Like my dad on his muzzleloader hunt, we got within 150, and then the other one was within 100. When he's not very good at shooting, so he blames the scope. But but yeah, just go ahead, put in for it, have some fun. Just don't put in for Virginia, Tennessee, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Maine, Florida, and South Carolina. You can put in for all the others, and Texas. You can put in for all the other states, though. Thank you guys very much for listening to D&D Outdoors. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you're heading to work, it will be over soon.